another short accounting video. In this one, we are going to look at what are the career paths available to you if you are a student in accounting. So let's look into few of the most common options, that you will see. You can, as an accounting student, you can either choose to work as an auditor. If not auditor, then you can choose to work as a financial reporting accountant. If not financial reporting accountant, then you can choose to work as a tax advisor. If it's not that, then you can try to work as financial analyst. If you want, you can actually try to work in all the areas if you are lucky enough. This will give you an idea about what each area requires, what is the work, and I would briefly talk about what would you be doing in each of the area, just to give you an idea and make sense what kind of work you would prefer. So let's look into what each area requires, or what type of work you would expect in each area. So as an auditor, there are two options. You can go for external auditing or you can go for internal auditing. This one is the most common. This is the most common. An entry-level accountant usually starts as an external auditor, as external auditor. When you work in external auditing, what you do is you basically verify the numbers reported on the financial statement. So what are those financial statements, right? It's income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statements. So basically what an auditor does is company prepares the financial statements, and an auditor verifies those numbers. And you do it for different companies, therefore it's called external auditing. If you want to work internally as an in-house auditor, then you would be called as internal auditor. And then usually external auditors become internal auditors. External auditors transition from internal auditing to internal audit. So you might start as an external auditor, and then you can end up in internal auditing if you wish to. What internal auditor does, it takes care of something called internal controls, and it tries to help company be in line with all these accounting regulations and compliance type of stuff. Right, so you can start with external auditor and then be an internal auditor if you wish to. And this is the most common path. Many of external auditors would go on becoming something else. They may not stay as an external auditor, but some of them may stay as an external auditor as well. Then there's something financial reporting, right? Then you can be called as an accountant or financial reporting analyst. Right? What they do is they help prepare company financial statements. Again, you help prepare company income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statements. Plus, following the accounting standards, it could be IFRS, IAS, or the US GAAP. Right, so following the accounting standards, you help company prepare financial statements. Moving on, you can work as a tax advisor or consultant. That's again very nice option there. You basically, what you do is you help prepare individuals and companies in their tax returns, and you can also advise on how to reduce the tax liability or the tax to be paid, right? So you work as an advisor or consultant with a company, or you can be if you can get clients on your own, you can be self-employed. right? So you basically, what you do is you advise your clients on their tax liabilities. Um, your clients could be individuals or companies, and help them prepare tax returns and file those tax returns. This requires knowledge of tax law, right? The last thing that one of the most famous or other most commonly known options to accountants to work as a financial analyst. What do you do as a financial analyst is you basically perform financial analysis. You basically perform financial analysis to see companies' financial strengths and financial weaknesses. You will advise on how a company can do better in terms of financial. You can be working on budgeting, that sort of stuff. So that's what a financial analyst does. It helps company. They do not necessarily prepare financial statements, because that would be a job of an accountant or financial reporting analyst. But what they would be doing is analyze companies' financial position. That's what they would be doing. So this is just an idea on, like, you can have two. You can go into private accounting or public accounting, what your career would look like. You can start as a junior auditor or junior accountant. This is basically when you work in companies. This is when you work in accounting firms. We have something called big fours, and they are basically, there's PwC, KPMG, Deloitte, and then EY. So these are one of four famous accounting firms. They provide all sorts of services: auditing, advisory, tax advisory, you name it, and most likely they will be providing those services. So you can either choose to go into private accounting or public accounting, and then these are basically the career ladder or the career titles that you will get over time. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you think this video was helpful to you, please give it a like. You can comment down below on what kind of videos you would like to see in future, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like these. Thank you very much.